Hey everybody! Happy Friday! Welcome to the stream. I hope that you guys are all having a fabulous day and are looking forward to the great big bad weekend as much as I am. Hello, hello. Look, I even turned on my camera before stream today. Look at me, the improvement. Hi everybody! So, God, this is awkward. I don't know how to start the stream, man. I just got back from therapy, so life's a mess. Oh, man. What a way to start. I like being open about my feelings, okay? As some of you guys are aware, I have not been in the best of moods for like the past week. I really have not been doing too great. It's okay, but yeah, it was at least good today, like going into my therapy session, like finding out why I haven't been good. I just thought it was like a little bit of a phase I was going through, but it's all good stuff, so I don't want you guys to worry. This is why I'm being upfront about it, because like, yeah, I haven't been doing too great, but it's good stuff. I'm sorry in advance if I cry. But yeah, part of, you know, therapy in general is being very mindful about your actions, like just the way you are, how you handle situations, you know, being very introspective. You know, it's the only way you can really improve, right? Is if you really like hone in on like all of your actions. So yeah, in doing that, because I've been doing that, I mean, I always was doing it for years, but now I've taken it to like a whole other new degree. And yeah, so the past 2 weeks have been kind of brutal, and I realize the reason why I'm sad is just because I'm really realizing a lot of things about myself that aren't the most pleasant things. Just I didn't realize how hurt I was, and that's why I've been sad. So yeah, just coming to realization just how like not okay I've been, and I've been like brushing it off for so long. So yeah, now that like I've been very introspective of how I am in given situations, I can physically like see the amount of hurt that I've been like brushing aside for so long. So like, it's a good thing. I don't want you guys to worry. I'm going through a little bit of a funk, but I feel like I have to in order to like improve, if you know what I mean.
Chris love, murder love.
So I don't want to cause too much concern here, but yeah, man, I've been not okay for a very long time. So yeah, that's why I've been not good this past week. Oh boy. But I'm like, it's good that I realize now, because I thought I was just going through a little bit of a funk, but no, it's I haven't had a good week because I've just been you know, a lot of things have been clicking in my head, and it hurts, you know. It hurts when you realize I'm a very like self-sacrificial type of person. I always like in most situations I'm in, I sacrifice something. I always do things at the expense of myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, like that's the main point behind my like hurting lately, is like I'm seeing all like the self-sacrificial stuff that I do, and I didn't realize how bad it was. So yeah, damn, I have a lot of hurt. I laugh about it. It's like laugh pain, but it's like good to realize. Blaze, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it, and thank you for the 200 bits. So yeah, I'm getting past it. It'll probably be a while before I feel like I'm really through it. because this is like a really slow change. I've been a self-sacrificial person for so long that this will probably take a while. I just hope that it doesn't like affect my content in any way. Like, I still enjoy games all the same, but yeah, I hope it doesn't affect too many things. I still want to like have a good time, and yeah, but lately I have been in this funk. I just don't know how long it's gonna last. Yeah, it's a lot, but I'm okay. I know I'm crying, but I cry because, yeah, I realize just how bad I've been, and I haven't realized it, so oof. On the bright side, it's the little things in life that make me happy. Oh, dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits, Xanis. I appreciate it. Yeah, pretty much. You go to a therapist like, oh, my problems aren't actually that bad, and then you talk to them, and then you're like, oh, you know what hurt the most is like I was telling my therapist about a scenario, and like I could like see the hurt in his face from the way I was talking, because I like put the full blame of the scenario on myself, and he just seeing his own face going from like, you know, listening and understanding what I was saying, and like I felt like he was even hurt by my scenario and how much I took it on myself. I'm like, oh god, I truly do not realize the extent to which I take on a lot of people's burdens, and I try to take them for myself so that other people don't hurt as much. But yeah, that has piled just so much over time. Wow. I felt bad. I shouldn't feel bad, but I do. But yeah, so that's just like an update on my life. I like being upfront and not like hiding my feelings. I have not been doing too great lately, but that's the reason why. But other than that, like, I'm doing great, and life is good. Life is good besides all the self-realization, honestly.
For increased health of mind, body, and soul.
Aww. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Pikes. I appreciate it. I'm trying, yeah. Unfortunately, it's such a slow process. And last week I crashed because I tried to push my improvement too hard. And he told me, like, I really do need to take it slow, because when your brain is trained in a certain way for like 20 plus years, and you're trying to like flip it around so fast, like, of course that's gonna backfire on you. Yeah, stupid Crystal, what are you doing? So yeah, it definitely did backfire on me. I can't expect a fast change. It does have to be slow, or else you're gonna go crazy, right? But yeah, I feel like I'm doing good now. So thank you guys for being here, and I don't know, I'm just really appreciative of my community here. You guys are genuinely fantastic, and I always find solace in streaming lately, because I feel like I wouldn't if my community wasn't so great, but honestly, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 bits, Trip Bits. I appreciate it.
Slow and steady.
Oh, that's really sweet, the dial. Thank you. I'm really glad that you enjoy the content. That means so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, I do have to take my time. I always feel a pressure to be like super fast, so yeah. But yeah, no, and I already feel immensely happier just streaming, which is weird. It's very strange. But I ain't gonna complain about it. Like, I genuinely like feel better just by streaming. It probably is because it's a distraction off of my own brain, to be honest, but
I just
it's still good. I can't always be thinking and being introspective. That kind of is bad too.
She's low vision, so she can't play a really heavy game, but she can enjoy the visuals. So because of your Key 5 playthrough, she got to play it too, and she loves your content and loves Okesi too.
Aw, that is really sweet.
We love you.
That is super sweet.
Love your streams less than 3.
Oh, that's a really sweet story. Thank you so much, Jubilees, for the 100 bits. Oh, But yeah, whoever that person is that's close to you, give them a big old hug for me. That means a lot. Thank you so much for the 4 months, Krylie. I appreciate it. Mita, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that as well. And thank you for the 100 bits, Trip Bit. Oh, anyway, so the little things that make me happy in life. So I am gonna be making a piece of fashion. Hopefully by the end of this month, it's gonna be a jacket. And I ordered like this very vintage buckle for my jacket. And it is so unique and gorgeous. Like I'm so excited. It has rhinestones on it. I love how vintage this looks. I love it so much. So yeah, the jacket that I'm making for myself, it's gonna have this buckle in the front, and it's a nice big old buckle. Like, look, it's the size of the palm of my hand, man. And I'm excited. I'm gonna have like this really nice belt now. I have some really nice leather and then this buckle with it, and I'm so excited about this jacket.
You're a wonderful person, and no matter what our lives are like, seeing Chris Hollis look pop up always brings a smile to my face.
Oh, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. You guys are really sweet, and I'm incredibly lucky. I will forever be really thankful for you guys watching my streams. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here, chat. But yeah, I love this. Hello, this buckle is amazing, and I can't wait to make my jacket soon. I have all of the fabric. I literally have all of it, so I can make it. I just keep putting it off because I have no time. But my goal with 2022, this is a very hefty goal. I'm hoping I can actually achieve this. But I want to do 1 dance video per month, which I have been doing actually all year. 1 dance video per month, and I want to make 1 article of clothing per month. 1 article of clothing per month. 1 fashion article based on a gamer, based off of like video games. So video game fashion. I want to make 1 piece per month. And now that is a lot. So yeah, I'm hoping I can do that, but I really want to build up my drip. And if I can dedicate myself to 1 dance video, 1 video, and 1 piece of fashion per month, I'll be super, super happy. And the month of December, I'm hoping I can put this jacket together. Now that I have this buckle, I was so excited about it. It's like the only buckle like this in the whole wide world. Seriously, I went to like a vintage place online and tried to find like a really... I shopped for 3 days for this shit, okay? I was really excited about it. It's the simple things, okay? Sometimes 1 piece of the clothing can just stand out the most, and for this, it's gonna be the fucking buckle, okay? Heavy mama armor, oh my god. I'm gonna make Havel's armor IRL and make it fashionable. Aww. You're practicing your English listening? Oh, that's really sweet. That's always so cool. 1 piece of drip per month. Trying. That's a lot to undertake. I might have to stream less hours to achieve something like that. What is happening?
We support independent artists and content creators in this house.
That's too much support. Holy crap, Ceritus! Thank you for the 5,000 bits, dude. That is too nice. Yes, a lot of The World Ends With You inspired fashion. The jacket that I'm making is... I'm taking some inspiration from Shoka's black jacket, but it's more gonna be like Gaia's jacket from Final Fantasy XIV. So it's a very... the fabric I have is black and fluffy. It is a gorgeous fabric, and I spent a lot of money on it. I did not cheap out on the fabric. And it's super black, super fluffy, and I even bought a fluffy, I don't know what you call it. It's like insulating the fabric a little bit, but like it's a piece of it's something fluffy that I put in between the fabric to make the fabric look really thick. So the jacket's gonna look really thick. It's gonna be really warm. It's meant to be a winter jacket that I'm making, and it's gonna be a little bit longer. It's gonna go about to the a little bit, I'd say the thigh, in between the thigh and the knee length. Gonna have a really fancy buckle that connects it. I'm undecided on having a hood or not, but I think I will add a hood on it. I haven't decided on that. I don't know how to approach the hood yet, but it's also the key factor in the drip is the jacket. So not only is it like black and fluffy, it's also gonna have scales of leather embedded into it. So I have this really cool leather, and I'm gonna take bits and pieces and like make my own scales out of them, put them all together and like have patches on the jacket that are gonna have like a fantasy dragon type feel to it. So the black leather will go and it's really hard to explain my vision, but it'll look cool. I hope it'll look cool when I actually create it. But the vision is like I create these scales and these patches and like I sew them onto the black fur in bits and places, and it like hangs off of the edge too. Yeah, the vision is cool. I just hope it actually comes out nice in real life.
Fashion.
Aw, yeah, I have a lot of inspiration now after playing The World Ends With You especially. God, the fashion in that game was so inspiring. They put so much time into that. No, it's the reason why I'm making the drip isn't for cosplay purposes. It's actually just for like my own wardrobe. I want to make clothes that I would wear on the daily outside of cosplay. Like, I'm not so interested in cosplay anymore as I am like video game inspired fashion that you would wear every day. So this jacket that I'm making, I want to actually wear it every day for winter. Like, I'm trying to make it really warm, get a proper lining on the inside, double-breasted. Like I'm trying to focus on making it so it would last me a long time, and it's actually a really warm winter coat that looks fashionable. So yeah, I want to actually make stuff that I would wear. That's the idea. Also, Oathkeeper, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Miles, thank you so much for the 6-month resub. I really appreciate all this support. Thank you so much. So yeah, yeah, just slowly building up my drip in my closet by making everything myself. And also, welcome to the stream, Hardly Friends, and welcome everybody else. I know there's a lot of first-time viewers in here. Welcome. Hi. I hope I can one day become the drip god, but it'll take some time. But first, I got this cute buckle. So cute. The rhinestones, man. The rhinestones with the flower, with the cute design. Like, I love this buckle. I love this buckle so much. I'm so glad that I bought it. I didn't get a Twitch recap either. I was so pissed. Twitch fucking sucks, dude. Why am I still on this website? I did not get it. Twitch. Bleh. Fucking Twitch, man. Also, I kind of just noticed this morning that we hit 50,000 followers on Twitch. So hey, thanks for following the channel. I was secretly, one of my goals this year was to hit 50,000 followers on Twitch, and we got it right before the end of the year. So hey, it happened. I didn't even have to push for it. It just kind of happened. That's the best part. Yeah, Gato Nero. I'm gonna make all of it. No, some Gato Nero. I'll definitely be inspired by some of these brands for sure. But I want to make my own thing. Yeah, I got a recap for 2020 as well, but not 2021. Maybe the emails will come out more in the next couple days. Oof. 50k subs. You do realize not even the top streamer on Twitch has 50k subs. That's a lot. I don't expect to ever have like more than 1,000 consistent subs. We'll see. That's a lot. Ellen Gale, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. I really appreciate it. One day, that is a dream of mine. One day, I have two dreams. One dream is that I would like to have my own fashion line one day. And another dream I have is to be able to be successful enough to rent out a warehouse. Like, I want to actually own my own warehouse space and create and build my own sets for dances and practically anything. Like, I can build sets for anything but I want to be able to create and build really cool things in a warehouse and call it my own space and produce my own content, like produce my own shows almost. That's a big dream. I don't even know if that's an achievable dream because that's too expensive. I would definitely need to be a lot more successful of a content creator for something like that, but it is a dream and I am doing my best to work toward it. Fashion line will start with, you know, in order to have a fashion line, I need to start with my own type of, you know, drip. So that's why I'm trying to make one article of clothing per month to get myself creating, get my brain thinking outside of the box when it comes to fashion, and eventually I'll make my own whole line. But I have to start somewhere. Very, very ambitious. Aw, that's really sweet, Ellie Gale. And Plummet, thank you so much for the 100 bits. One piece of drip at a time. But anyway, now is the time to play Danganronpa. I think I have talked your ear off enough, chat. And it is kind of a shorter stream today. I can only stream for 4 more hours because I danced today. I will probably be doing a dancing stream just like we did last week. So yeah, I'll need to get off early for that, to prepare for that. So we only got 4 hours to play today, which means I should probably get gaming. We start with chapter 4, and I forget, oh, I literally picked up my PS4 controller. Oh, it's the wrong controller. Yeah, same time as last week, yeah. Dancing stream, same time, every week. All right, so 4 hours today. I forget what I was supposed to do. Let me change this. I don't have free time. I think I was supposed to meet with the group somewhere. Where is everybody? They really don't show up? Oh yeah! Wait, do we have access to the 4th floor now? I should probably check. I'm gonna go check. Because now with a new chapter, we should have access to new areas. I hate it. All of these floors that get added. Aha! Go up the stairs! 4th floor! How many folks? Yeah, I think there are 7. We lost 3 in the last chapter, so I think there's 7, yeah. Okay, now we have access to the 4th floor. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. All right, we start off by going to the women's bathroom. It's pretty obvious just by looking at it, there's no good reason for me to go in. God dang it. Also, the floor. Why is the floor like this? Also, yeah, we had that really weird scene last time. The 16th student has appeared. Kyoko asked where her body was, which is also super weird. Sakura fighting against Monokuma, which is also super weird. We got a lot of weird shit going on. Oh, there's a music room? Whoa, a computer lab, music room. There's a second Monokuma room. Science lab. Whoa. Music! You got a music room! Oh my god, that's a full-on stage. Oh, Kyoko. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Yeah, for real. This is insane. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Being scared of it won't do any good. I'm better just ignoring it off completely. No coin! Wait, I can play gacha! How could I forget gacha? Grand piano. It seems really odd. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. I'm sure somebody can play the piano. Is that a disco ball?
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom? I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? They came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of flies, oh my god, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay, I already know what I needed, saw what I needed to in there. And I have suspected the mastermind might come after you. Oh, thanks. Girl, thanks.
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted you to see how the mastermind would react. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind already knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean that there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked!
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave.
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's... Aww. Too much support today. Lord Arceus, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Tell her! I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. Why do I get the option to tell her? That's sus. That's weird. If I talk about it now, it could just make things like that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Wow, they're really telling me not to tell her. Game really doesn't want me to do this. Tell her. Tell her! Fucking game. I can't tell you, not yet.
However...
Do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine. Goodbye.
Oh my god. I wanted to tell her. Why do I need evidence? The thing is, if you say it, then she can work with me on finding evidence. We can work on this together. Why do I need to present evidence to Kyoko? My god. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot. You should have just said it. I want to have an ally. I trust Kyoko. Don't know why, but I trust her. My god. Oh, there's Alina! Headmaster. Oh god. The nameplate on the door says headmaster's room. The headmaster's room. There must be something worthwhile in there. The door's locked. Oh. This is the office. But of course there is no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Of course not. Ew, look at all those old guys up there. Is that Einstein? Flower on the desk somehow makes things feel that much weirder. Give me all the coins. I gotta make sure I get all the coins. Those are the former Tojo clan patriarchs. Oh. Did I get... I have to make sure I touch all of the flowers. I do want to check what's on the ground, but I think we have one more flower. Oh, nope. Okay, we got all the flowers. There's a picture on the floor. Oh, God. Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. Another one. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe that they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? So here's the crystal theory. Hold on, let me finish. Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? No, there's no way Monokuma did it. Must be fake. You're fake! Your mom! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched a picture. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think that moon landing was faked too? Come on! Oh god, yeah, there are those conspiracists, right? Oh shit, there are people out there like that. Then you're saying this picture is real? Hey! If there were such thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Too bad. Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? Hey, It's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real. It's really real. If that's true, if that's the case, then it's really real. All right, crystal theory. So this whole game takes place in our dreams. When you die, you wake up. You don't actually die. You just wake up. How did we enter this place in the first place? We entered this by falling asleep in a classroom. So, this is just our dream. The people that are dying and getting executed aren't actually dying. They're just getting sent back to the real world and getting woken up. So, hence, all the people in the picture are dead and they know each other. It's not because of who they... It's not because of the people they were before. Yes, it's an isekai. It's not because of it's not because they knew each other before. It's because they took a picture of each other with each other in the now. Like after they died, they just woke up and then they took this picture, and somehow the picture bleeds into our dreams. Yeah, it's an isekai. We just need to wake up. That's how you beat this whole game. You just wake up by dying. So just kill yourself and then find out. A surveillance camera, I don't think I'll get used to it. Everyone just pinch yourself? No, you gotta like actually die. I don't think it works like that. Thanks for the advice. No! No, don't do this to me. There's a 5th floor? Oh my god, this still goes up. I was like certain that this was gonna be the last floor. My god. I'm Monokuma from the school score. Store? Store. That's not a C, that's a T. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Oh god. Aw. Thank you so much for the 13 months. I really appreciate that. Oh god. No. Not cosine and sine. Oh, no thank you. I hate you guys. And the time. Mm-hmm. Disclaimer, don't believe other mods. Oh my god, you guys are out of hand. Is this the one I was just in? It is. Not Bergen, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Ooh, these walls are all snakeskin. Wait, who is this? One day I saw Monokuma in class. La la la, gobble gobble. What? Why does that look like blood? Whatever. Hi, hero. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Oh, I only found one. Hero. I can't imagine this man actually committing murder. I don't know why. You know what? He's probably gonna surprise us and do the next murder. He's gonna surprise us all. I guess it depends on the motivation. Like, anybody can do anything if they're motivated enough. Tap into that right motivation and anybody will do anything, right? Oh. Indeed, inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Don't worry, it will. Hero's too high for that.
That's right!
Listen, Makoto, listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me! Oh, okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have Proteinzyme X? What's that?
Hey!
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Oh, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to figure out what's going on with Sakura. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then.
Well, okay.
Okay.
This doesn't seem like much of a gold mine to me. I did notice that Sakura's like, in every chapter, Sakura has been with Hina. I just thought it was because they're friends. But I don't know. Could be sus too. Did we go yeah, that was the office. Okay, we just have this room to go into. What are you? Oh, the data lab. Oh god, it's gonna be locked, isn't it? What's behind the door is a total mystery. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall. Oh, they're friends. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we've all discovered. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was a medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison! They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Oh, this sounds like the plot for a future murder. Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. We probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Taco about the poison, right? Huh? What do you mean?
Well...
Just in case. You know what I'm trying to say? Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right.
However...
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out into the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Genocide Jill does have standards, that's true. I can't leave now. I have to hear whatever. I wasn't trying to leave. I wanted to speak to Hiro. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place that we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside, who cares about a stupid lock?
How about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. Missing link? What was that? No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
Hey.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had
That's my room, you know? It is now, anyway.
With betrayal?
And you're thinking of bussing it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off? You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it.
I'm not mad. emoji! You're totally mad! I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're going to go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add it to the school regulations. Seriously? Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a new rule. That's a rule now, you jerks. Oh, but okay. Breaking down a locked door is prohibited, but picklocking is totally valid. Anybody can pick locks here? We're not breaking down the door, we're just picking the lock. The new rule has been added. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I was sure that he was just gonna kill me for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Kyoko's like, ... I can pick locks. Haha. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Oh, this is bad. Has everyone said what they needed to say? I think so.
Serious.
It looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. His house burned to the ground? Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. Oh, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found the one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
But
How can that?
Conspiracy.
Monokuma must have faked it! If the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, they would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Yeah, they all got killed. Some deeper truth that we don't understand.
What?
Can't be, it's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but
so
then you trust Monokuma's words over the people who have died?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Oh, maybe Makoto, you're a dumbass, but whatever. Come on, guys, stop fighting, and all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Are you still so conflicted? It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. Hi, Byakuya. Great to see you today. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey.
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying that he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
It would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath! If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. When I got to the dressing room, Taco was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Taco, did you decide to come here when Alter Ego to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise. Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
What?
Oh my god. Flip of a switch. Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move.
Yes!
Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg.
What?
First a mega masochist and now a super sadist? Taco, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What? You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop? Oh my god, I can't believe he actually did it.
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness! All my pent-up anger at Master for refusing me is evaporating! So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey.
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. I'll go to bed every night for the rest of my life thinking about what just happened. Okay. Hey, Kyoko. Still ignoring me. Of course she is. She hates me. Good job, Makoto. That was some real top-tier begging. Thanks, Hero. I really feel much better about it, let me tell you. What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Taco even have, anyway?
So then.
Here's my main concern. Okay, I guess we just... Okay, laptop.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
See.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then.
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan has been put into effect here. to isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been in prison here? It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
No way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean? Yeah, what kind of a name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
Why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was...
sorry.
I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
What?
Is this really the end? We got halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It appears so. Disappointing. Wait! There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. Kyoko's fingers moved even faster, faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
Sorry.
No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
Is here in this school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind! I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious.
If we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Ooh, Kyoko. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I know that I have to find him. She has to? What's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should hear if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
sorry.
That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
It really is all over. Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
I guess that's it. That's it, a simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. Can an AI get tired? Whatever. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a big program running on a computer. You know what else is a program running on a computer? Surfshark! You can get a VPN today, and it's a program that runs on your computer to protect your privacy. Okay, but at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
how about that?
Check this out. Wait, you guys got ads? Oh, you guys got an ad mid-Surfshark ad? No! Good thing that was a quick plug-in. Man, I didn't even do that on purpose. Come on. Fucking Twitch, this is personal. The Twitch ads completely cucked my own ad. This is personal. All right? I got a contract to uphold here, and Twitch is cucking my part of the contract. This is ass. Fuck Twitch, man. Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyway.
What?
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No,
just
but...
a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that? I mean, she has every right to question my friends, considering I've hung out with Byakuya more than I've hung out with her. Maybe I should reevaluate. But okay, maybe she's not wrong here. Okay.
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
He said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so
I'm sorry.
nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least,
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
What?
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
What kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news? At least one of us would remember that.
could it be?
Maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay for their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
no matter what,
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. Even that's a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Yeah, good idea. Then Oh. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. As we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. Pounding with anger! You're still not mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry.
My head's about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Okay. Fang for a fang? Be careful, you just chanted the incantation of devastation! No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. What's he talking about? Whatever Sakura did then.
This outside, soon the doors to... Okay then.
Correct.
It's nighttime.
Hey.
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before, and apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries makes me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. The lint roller is still on the floor, yeah. Oh god. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever, and it's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny! I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. And then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think we could do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
That told me, like, nothing. But okay. Dinga-donga binga-bongo!
Good morning, everyone. It is get ready to greet
Yeah, I do feel
another
like I have more
day.
questions. This is weird. First things first, head to the dining hall. Byakuya! Damn it. Byakuya! There you are.
What do you want?
Breakfast meeting.
That's enough.
You honestly expect me to go? Right. As long as I'm here, I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, no, I better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure.
What?
So, well... And there he goes. He's gone. Great talk. Good morning, Hina. Morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kind of cool. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said alter ego was your friend.
So,
I was thinking the same thing, but when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And you're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam! You bust out your special power.
Cause
I mean, even before yesterday when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday, are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just, it just kind of took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right, all right? Now that I've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. Even if the road is long, even if we don't keep on moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Hero! Whoa, Makoto! Why do you sound so surprised? Sorry about that. It's just, if you've gotten here even a minute earlier, it would have costed me a few more minutes off my life. Why?
You know?
Because Kyoko, like, just left. Kyoko.
You're serious.
You know, Makoto, when a guy and girl go at it, it shortens the lives of the people who have to watch it happen, too.
How about that?
And since it's me saying it, you know it's true. So, like, hurry up and make it better.
Yo.
Anyway, see you. What just happened? What? That's easy for him to say, but what am I supposed to do? I think that conversation just completely went over my head. We just got lectured by him. Whatever. Oh, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Taco?
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me! Think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said that he likes a girl who has some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later.
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said that she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty, President Dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand! You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out with your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight sextracurricular activities only put us in even more danger. Please stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the bag, fat chalk tight. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. It's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another. What is happening?
Bastard!
Would you rather have a black eye on your left or your right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Taco alone. She's gotten a little funny from all of her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Someone needs banged really bad. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't even had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura! Oh wait, Taco. Taco, you're really fucking weird, you know? Like, I'm confused, but also, yeah. Like, well, I don't know what just happened. Sorry. Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! If you want to hit someone, like headmaster, please hit him. Oh, please let me watch you hit him. Oh my god. I think it's best if I stay far away from her. Okay. Anywho, moving right along. Sakura! What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as you've got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. What is happening? Why is this happening to me?
Well.
Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Are you sick? Did you get hurt? Nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Must be because of that battle. It must be pretty bad if you have to go get rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it until tomorrow. She's in pain.
I'm sorry.
You know?
For now, let's eat. Sakura is slowly being poisoned. Someone's poisoning her protein shakes.
Huh?
I'm nervous. How come?
Problem?
I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd like to be by myself. What about your family? Well, yeah, I used to live with my dad and my mom.
Huh?
You had two moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty much a miserable situation, man. You're telling me this has been like the weirdest 15 minutes ever. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. Free time music! I bet we can't talk to Kyoko. Well, I'm gonna see. Okay, Kyoko, let's see if we can hang out with her. Oh wait, gotcha! Oh god! I need to play gotcha! Oh, Kyoko's right there. Music room. They're in the office together. Oh god. It's gotcha time. Found the walkthrough a couple days ago. Aw, welcome to the stream. It's gotcha time! Here we go. 101 coins. All right, this will be a bit. What the fuck is that? We're gonna get a lot of copies. Oh, fucking camera. We're at 71%, so yeah, we're gonna get a lot of copies. Whoa, we just got 3 new items in a row at 70%. Now we're at 72%. Huh. Oh, I don't need a new hand bra, dude. Do you think Kyoko would like a hand bra? Ooh, that looks like a nice pen. 73%. I don't think that's new. Yeah, we have that. Whoa! fancy ring. No, we didn't do much story. Well, I did a little bit, but nobody's died yet. I feel like Sakura might be dying. I don't think she's... I don't know. Maybe she's slowly getting poisoned from her protein shake. Still don't think it's on Monokuma, her battle. I think the game wants you to believe that it's a battle between Monokuma and Sakura that's making her feel like this. But I do think that it's from maybe something getting slipped into her shakes. Is that a daffodil? %. It's getting pretty hard to get new gacha things at this point. Oh my god. If you tell Taco it's Byakuya's hands, she would like the hand bra. Oh god. Please, don't do this to me like that. No. More tea. It's all Leon. Leon's committing all of those murders. So I'm wondering, okay, my current question is I'm wondering if the 16th student is, oh god, I don't need another fucking thong. I wonder if the 16th student is the same person as the headmaster. I don't know if they're two separate people or the same. Now I'm questioning it. But why would the headmaster also be a student? But I think the 16th student case probably could be related to the whole Kyoko's body thing. But again, it might all be related simply because Kyoko's reaction to the headmaster, she seems very adamant about finding her body. Which is weird in itself, but she seems very adamant about finding her body, and whenever she heard about the headmaster, it made her angry. So I think that says something. That maybe the three of those topics are related. The headmaster, the 16th student, and Kyoko's body. So I'm thinking. I'm gonna try spending time- oh, we got another fucking hand bra! I'm thinking that I will hang out with Kyoko if she doesn't hate me. But if she does, then we're gonna hang out with Byakuya, of course. You know, the only two people that I hang out with is in the entire game. Ugh. But yeah, so the thought process here is... I don't know. I'm just trying to think and talk it out, because I don't know what I don't know. Wait, we got lucky again? You can get lucky twice in a row? What's happening? Double lucky. So Kyoko is actually the ultimate corpse. She is not... Oh, nice. Another loincloth.
Hello, me back.
Just thinking.
What did I miss? Lol.
Welcome! Thank you so much, X-Span for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Oh, nice, another whip. I don't know what to think about this plot, honestly. I think I'm convinced that this is a dream. But maybe it's not. Maybe people are actually dying, but then I don't have a theory. If that's the case, I no longer have a theory on the pictures. I'd like to think that maybe the students aren't actually dying, but they're just waking up and being sent to the other world, in which case Danganronpa is actually an isekai. Which I hate to think about that. I swear to God, if this game is a fucking isekai, I'm out. I'm not playing the other games. Don't do this to me. Not. Holy shit, is that a... What? We're up to 77%. I might start using more coins at this point, but it doesn't go down by much doing that though. I don't want to think about isekais, man. I'm trying to widen my horizons of theories with this game. This game is just so outlandish. It's just... It's out there. Don't know what to think about it. Ultimate isekai student. Is that Kyoko? She is the ultimate isekai student. I think once I start getting to 80%, I'll start doing multiple coins. Right now the repetition percent is up to 78%. That still means 1 in every 5 I get a new one. Potentially. In probability land. So that's still not too bad. Whoa, I think that's new? Oh, it is new! 79%! Oh my god, the Full Metal Alchemist movie is my favorite isekai. No! Don't ruin my brain like this. What is that? That was new. So we're up to 80% now. Nice. Okay, so if I want to make it... This is so not worth it, I feel. That takes... So, me putting in 46 coins brings it down to 32%. Which, in my opinion, is just not worth it. The probability is still better if you just go 1 coin at a time, man. I don't understand the math here. What is the logic? I feel like it only makes sense for getting, like, the last few. But your probability is still better going 1 coin at a time. What is this bullshit? Anyway. Which of the deceased characters have you missed the most? I don't know. God, I don't know. Celeste is fun. She was definitely one of the more fun characters. Bring back Taka. Aww. If we're just, I mean, there's 2 different categories. Like, if I'm gonna sit here and think about, like, I have 2 different categories of characters. Characters that I miss based on, like, how interesting they made the plot. I miss Celeste. Characters based on, like, them being a good bean and I want them to be alive. Yeah, Taka's pretty up there. Ugh, what else? I don't know. Chihiro, I know. But Celeste I just miss the most solely because she made things very interesting. Although, I have to say, I did not get to express my opinion at the end of the last case. But I have to say I'm pretty disappointed with how she went out. I feel like it could have been a little bit done better. to me, Celeste was obvious from the get-go. Because it was so out of character right from the start of the case. She starts off, like this whole game, she doesn't take any action and she's so chill. And all of a sudden she shows so much emotion and is leading you around the entire place. Like, oh, I saw this guy running in that direction. Like it's so blatantly out of her character that she came across as sus right off the bat. And yeah, so I thought it was a shame because I felt like that case had a lot of potential, but the way they made Celeste act, I think just kind of ruined it. I think it ruined it. It was really obvious off the start. So it just kind of like for the whole trial. I did like the Hifumi twist. I will say that got me. So the part with the Hifumi twist was really cool. I mean, it's obviously really sad, but it was cool. It was a cool plot twist. But you still knew it was Celeste, even with the plot twist. I feel like it like genuinely had the potential, but it was not executed very well. Yeah. Celeste is bad at anime Among Us. Yeah. She it did not do very good. I was a little bit disappointed because she is a fun character in terms of people that can make plots interesting, which is why I like Byakuya, obviously, because he has the potential to make plot interesting, which he did in case 2 with making it more hard than it needed to be when he knew exactly what was going on. See, that shit I like. You know, you're a little bitch and I hate you for it, but undeniably, you did make the whole narrative a lot more interesting. Which, fuck you, but like, okay, that's okay. I can't be mad about that, really. Can I even be mad? No, I really can't be. So, Celeste could have been like that too. They did her, I feel like they did Celeste dirty, man. So we're at 87% now, Jesus. The execution was funny. Like, truck comes out of fucking nowhere. What the hell was that? Yeah, it's a game based on survival. That's the main thing, which is why it's interesting. Because I always like the concept of like how people act when faced in dangerous situations. Because obviously it's not something that you experience in real life that often, rarely, if ever. The fight or flight responses, the way that you act, like it's the interpretation that you can make in video games is interesting, seeing how all of these characters are put into this situation and how do each of them take it. Because I'll be honest, I might actually be more like Aoi, where she, you know, she's seemingly getting hit more mentally hard than anybody else in the group. Like, it's really affecting her on a more mental level than the other characters. So I guess on a surface level, because the other characters are definitely, you know, handling it differently. But I'm not very good with words. Hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying. But at least there's visible signs of Aoi's deterioration and mentality. And every character is experiencing that, but it's all different, which is why I like the concept of the game. Because it's just one thing that yet another thing that makes us human, right? Survivability. Your therapist would get a funny story? What? Oh. You would stay in your room? I would, like, you never know how you would act, right? You don't really know unless it happens. Like, if your house burns down and you have like to evacuate your house, what's the first thing that you grab type of thing? It makes you really like that. Those kinds of little actions say more about you as a person than anything. Your final moments, will people say, you know, what's the phrase whenever you're like, oh god, I can't remember what the phrase is. Maybe someone catches my drift here. I don't know if that take is very good. I don't know. Anybody can be pushed to murder given the right motivations. That is kind of what the game is about, but still there's something there that doesn't vibe with me. I don't know. You'll never, God, what is that? I'm trying to think of the fucking phrase. It's like you never truly know someone. What's the phrase that has to do with death? Like whenever you die, you fuck. I cannot. No, I keep thinking about life flashing before your eyes, but no, it's like, it's more than that. It's not just that. I really cannot think about it right now. One's true colors are revealed right before their death. Thank you. Yeah, that! Thank you. Your true colors are revealed right before you die. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. There's like a proper phrase for that, but yeah, that's the concept I'm trying to say here. You only get to know who people truly are before they die. Yes. Then you really know what the person was like. It may be completely different than what they put on, or what you may have thought the person to be, right? Man. Alright, I gotcha'd my life away. Time to see if we can hang out with Kyoko. I highly doubt it, but we're still gonna try. I love deep life conversations while we play gotcha. You know what? Me too, man. This is just life. Kyoko! You still mad at me?
Anyway.
I'm busy. Okay. Byakuya! Where's the office again? Office. You were in the office with Taco. She's mad! Okay. Hi, Byakuya. I'm back, bitch. What's the matter? Thinking about who you might like to kill? I might ask you the same question. Choose wisely. In this game, loss means nothing less than death. Should I hang out with Byakuya for a while? Yeah!
That's fine.
I don't mind allowing you to indulge my attention. Alright, time to give him a gift. He did not appreciate the thong, unfortunately. The beginning is all food. I think... Oh yeah, didn't he like the ring? We could go with the safe option. You know, we know he likes it.
That's fine.
How do you still not understand? Understand what? I've been sacrificing all this valuable time of mine for your sake. But it's all amounted to nothing. We simply have nothing to talk about.
Not possible.
We could talk forever and a day, and I would gain nothing from it. But the more we come to understand each other, you and I will never understand each other. We live in different worlds. Our ways of life, our ways of thinking are totally incompatible. You're a loser, so go ahead and live your loser life. Make a bunch of loser friends. Then together, you can lick each other's loser wounds. You don't have to keep saying loser.
That's enough.
Whether your self-indulgence is a lie or not, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, I'm gonna keep on fighting and I'm gonna keep on winning.
That's right.
That's one thing that will never change. But having to win all the time, doesn't that make your life kind of hard? Such is the fate of the chosen. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you. You keep talking about the chosen. What does that mean? The way you say it, it seems a lot heavier than how I'd normally think of it.
That's fine.
Fine, if I'm gonna waste my time with you anyway, I might as well explain this one last thing. I'll tell you how I became known as the ultimate affluent progeny. There's a story behind that?
So in other words...
It has to do with the secret to the Togami family's prosperity. Our success comes from our family's rather peculiar inheritance system. Peculiar inheritance? What do you mean? You see, our family head never takes a wife. Rather, he couples with exceptional women the world over, and in order to bear as many children as possible. All over the world. Then they make the children compete, and only one can come out on top. And whoever it is earns the right to become the next head of the family. Yikes. You mean you have to fight your own brothers and sisters?
That's right.
For my battle, there were 15 of us in total. When all was said and done, only one was still standing, the youngest brother, me. In the entire history of the Togami family, the youngest male had never won. Jeez, that sounds brutal. I can't even imagine something like that.
What?
So now, do you understand? I won my title in open combat. That is how I became the ultimate affluent progeny. I was not born into greatness. I had to earn it.
In other words...
I put my life on the line, and I earned the right to be called the chosen. You put your life on the line? Then what about your siblings? Dead. Dead!
Stop talking.
I don't mean that literally, of course. They became dead to the family, unfit for the name of Togami. Okay, there we go. That would have been, Of course, for them, it really is like death. They're forced to become, oh no, one of the 99%. Oh no. But it must have been really hard, right? You can't even imagine, which is why the survivor is recognized as the chosen. The 99. When you take over as the head of the family, all the weight of that family comes to rest on your shoulders.
So in other words...
That is how dedicated I am. I am forever dedicated to keep on winning. And so, I shall. Otherwise, I would feel only pity for those I'd already defeated. Byakuya pretty much said that he carries the weight of always having to win. Winning comes natural to him. All I'll say at this point is that I'm gonna win this game too. It's been a long time since I've had so much fun. I need to get as much enjoyment out of it as possible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And in the end, I will stand victorious. I won't lose to the mastermind or you or anyone else. Even as the rest of you fall one by one, I will live and I will win.
In the name of my family.
As long as my name is Byakuya Togami. The finality of his statement left no room for doubt or question. Nobody but Byakuya could talk that way and sound so convincing. But because it's him, it seems possible that maybe that is his fate. Honestly, the more you talk to him, the more I see how far apart we are. At the same time, I feel like I understand him that much more. At least I think I do.
Goodbye.
Let me be crystal clear. We no longer have anything to talk about. Do not come to me like this again. Goodbye, loser. Can't imagine any way Byakuya and I could ever become friends in this lifetime. I tried. I'm still gonna keep hanging out with him. Don't ask me why. Once Byakuya was gone, I went back to my room. Okay. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like standing here. I should go. All right. Why is there dead-ass silence? Dressing room. Hey, Kyoko, are you still mad at me? Yeah, I hate Byakuya too, but I keep talking to him because he is interesting. Like, what do you do? Go away. She won't even look at me. I guess she doesn't even want to see my face. Okay. She really do be hating me. The others have flocked together as usual, I see. They need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment.
That's fine.
We're still going to talk to him. I don't know why I'm doing this. A man's fantasy? What the fuck? Intended to give you the courage to seek out a true man's fantasy, specifically in public bath. What? How? It's a bucket. I fail to understand. Novelist's fountain pen. I think I gave him this before.
I see. Not possible.
Bye, Byakuya. Dinga-donga, binga-bonga. The bucket of a man's fantasy.
Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh, no.
Quickly, 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 quickly!
We don't like the gym. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym, and he sounded pretty serious. This ain't good. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
well then,
Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina,
I'm sorry.
never mind.
So then,
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura?
There are only two genders, Byakuya, not Byakuya.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Epicto. I appreciate it. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we all gathered at the gym, it began. Oh boy, here we go again.
Well?
Let's get this show on the road! You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? Not again, I can't take it anymore!
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No, no, no! No, 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 no! That's not it at all! We're not here to talk about motive!
Today, I'm feeling black.
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge.
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami! He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a huge secret.
What?
What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about?
You're a liar!
There's no way Sakura's a spy! Right? Sakura? Sakura? I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
grills, chills, kills!
Roaster, boil her, kill her, and don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. Pack Flash, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate it.
Huh? What the heck?
What does that mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
There's no way! But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? And he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind? Mitch, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time? Huh? It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say that she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. You live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale.
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure that she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that! Okay then, Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know. That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
Come on, Byakuya! She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut
myself.
up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
however,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. I'm gonna challenge them, even if it means we both go down. I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
Huh?
What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. Oh, they're so cute.
But
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. Dinga donga binga bonga.
As such, soon the doors to the Okay then.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way!
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura
Don't
is
make me repeat
over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura's not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway.
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. He's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things that they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
Good for you. Moving right along. Dinga donga binga bonga.
Good morning, everyone.
I'm worried about soccer. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Yeah, give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Oh my god, the roaches. Oh. I'm back. Dom needed a little pep talk. Alright, Kyoko, are you still mad at me? Kyoko, good morning. And bye. Actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Chat, you're cute. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we worried about you. What a dullard. Taco? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the mastermind's tool. The masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? Shut up, Byakuya. That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura.
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat.
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance. Thank you for the 100 bits.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid before us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Slap. Oh.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that,
Get him, Maui.
it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and if it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths! No, 1,000,000! So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning, someday that attitude is gonna come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play.
And I
with
will
you.
happily elude its attempts. You know... How about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Yikes. free time! Please let me hang out with Kyoko. She's still not gonna let me hang out with her. I'm gonna try. Maybe we hang out with Sakura.
Anyway.
Okay. Alright. You're in the chem lab, right? No, that's not the chem lab. Sakura?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Should I hang out with Sakura? Yeah.
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me.
Keep up the hard work. Lesson 3.
Oh, thank you for the 2 months, Neon. I appreciate it. Thank you. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Sakura and I grew a little closer. I have so many things I could give to you. Let me try to give you, like, the best thing, though. Do I have protein? If I had a protein shake. What's the God of War charm? Yeah, I feel like you'd like that. You're really willing to give me something so splendid? You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little bit better now. Thank you. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Oh, she liked it. And we go back. More Sakura time! I should hang out with Aoi too, but...
I'm sorry.
I'd like to be alone right now. I need time to myself. I need to think. Oh. Well, Aoi!
Sorry.
I kind of want to be alone right now. I've got a lot I really need to think about. Who do y'all want me to hang out with? Hero? Actually, that ain't a bad option. Fine, Hero. You seem like a swell guy to hang out with right now. Everybody else sucks. I need whatever you're having, buddy. Hero! Taco's just creeping that way. All right. Yeah, you know what? Talking to Hero is gonna be like the best conversation ever. They're on a date. Oh, yeah, I guess maybe they are on a date. I saw that the spirit was gonna flood us with energy and save us from the school nightmare.
How about that?
It's a prophecy. Take heart, my man. You know what? Yeah, we need to hang out with Hero.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Hero showed me a scar on his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. Cool. Yeah, let's give Hero a present. Alright, what would Hero like? Prismatic hard tech. What the fuck is this? Whoa. That's something special. You probably would like... Do I have a crystal ball? Dude, I think he would unironically love a leaf covering. Like, let's just get him a loincloth. Jimmy's decay... What the fuck? Okay, cool. I got a ray gun? What? Oh, a crystal skull. He's gotta like that. Right? Or this globe thing. I'm gonna give him the crystal skull. Such mysterious power! This is a true blue part! The dawn of a new era draws near! He liked it.
Could it be?
You know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount.
How about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but for you, let's call it 900. That's only a $100 discount, and even then it's way too expensive.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on! You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your future. So, are you right pretty often?
Well,
I sure am. At the bare minimum, I've got 20. This bug sucks, but it's so funny. I've got 20.
what the heck?
For real, don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20. He's got 20. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is?
How about that?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. When did you see it?
Well,
You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children, the mother of my children, are the same woman. The mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. Okay. I refuse! Denied! Don't like it!
I'm right.
Doesn't matter
right?
if you don't like it, that's just the way it is. 20. 20! At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Hold on. There's no way you're gonna be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. 20 kids clear. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I beg you, whatever happens, don't let him be right. Lost in thought. Hey, we finally got a skill. Huh. Dinga donga binga bonga, it's nighttime!
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall will be... Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Don't let those bed bugs bite you. Nighttime. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Oh boy. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. And how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and then she said, You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Sure. Dinga-donga binga-bonga.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to get ready to...
Nighttime's over. Alright. We need to do something about Sakura. Ah! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I thought it came from the dining hall. Don't do this now. Don't do this now. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Everything's gonna be fine, guys. Everything's gonna be fine. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
But she's alive? What? She looks alive?
You've gotta be kidding!
She's not dead! Open your eyes! No way that she's dead! What happened? Taco and Hina, just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway.
Adorable.
You totally not adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Hiro is high already. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have fully regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yeah, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? We got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. The fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I just tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
Dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
sorry.
It's my own fault, but I couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open and I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura? You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey,
Makoto, Kira, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Damn.
To her, Hina, damn you. Dang. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Somebody save me! Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office, but just a second later, what's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura! Wait. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were me and Kyoko. Oh god. Oh god. Hi. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Okay, yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, because it was about Sakura. That was the whole thing. Do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you saw until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? To think like that...
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means that you don't trust me. I wanted to tell you, but the game didn't let me. That's not it. If that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Oh, she's blushing. Huh?
Anyway...
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Thank you. The refrigerator. I did not click on the refrigerator. I wanted to click on Kyoko again. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about? I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out.
Shall we go?
With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. I hurried to catch up to her. Where are we going? She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Oh. The dressing room. So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we needed him. We didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. What?
Correct.
Hello. So it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. What is it that he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed the question.
So,
I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? You said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I didn't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. If you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There is no question that Alter Ego is our friend. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. But if we take on any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
Hey,
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're not their friend? Or you're their friend? Are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
Please, let me try.
listen.
There's one place where the mastermind might notice.
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance
Indeed.
camera. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
that's what we have to do.
Despite all that, I think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So
It's
let me
true.
do it. I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop, stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. You can't talk right now! We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. I have him react like a machine like that. Have him react like a machine like that. All of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable there. Might be a
However-
network cable in there? Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already, well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Oh god. Hi, hero! Just ignore me. Hi! Just ignore me. Hi! Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
Listen to me.
Hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, okay, I'm going. And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Damn, girl. I'm scared. She's scaring me, dude. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. There should be a bunch of cables. All right, this is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect it to Alter Ego. Immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop, connected it to the ether port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
I think it worked.
Give it to me.
I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
Please, just wait a little while longer.
gonna do my best.
As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Oh, that was cute.
Makoto.
How did it go? It went okay, but all of the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us
Goodbye.
here. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko! So we're just gonna split up? This sounds
Why
like
is
we're
that?
breaking up. Are we breaking up? Like, were we dating? I don't know. Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So-
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego...
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. Whew. Time to use Surfshark VPN to not be able to be traced. That's right. You want to know what Chihiro, what Alter Ego is doing in the background? Immediately, Alter Ego downloaded Surfshark VPN so that they could not be tracked by the mastermind. Genius. I know. This is why you need Surfshark. Because then your data won't get tracked and you won't get killed by the mastermind. It all makes sense. Get a fucking VPN if you don't have one. It's that simple. You're not gonna die. Okay, anyway. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all... Get a VPN or die! I had completely dozed off. Dingadongu! Who's at my door?
Makoto.
Get out of here. What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little bit faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room. Okay, let's hurry. Oh god. What happened? Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right in the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. What should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room.
In other words...
This door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. There's no problem if we break in? Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? If she's poisoned, it wouldn't show anything, right? But she also wouldn't be sitting up, would she? I don't know, this is confusing. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it. You can handle this, right, Makoto? Please. Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. I'm aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into a million pieces, 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the door, through the now open window, and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it on with all of my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... She's smiling. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin! Danganronpa.
Huh? Sakura's...
Oh, owie!
Sakura's... dead? She's... really dead?
What a time to donate a lot of money! Dude, Feathers, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits! Seriously, thank you. That is insanely generous. Thank you so much. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on. I saw Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? Owie! I have to get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and Why? Why did this have to happen? I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long... I got everyone.
What?
Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say? No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you, Hero, Byakuya, Taco. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Oh, jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. What? Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again.
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Even for someone like me, I would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to get me angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Taco, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura!
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. It appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
And it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay, but no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Oh! Oh my god, I'm stupid. All the way by the magazines.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from the inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap on the door, a gap in the door, something like that.
However,
in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
they stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe?
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
In other words,
by that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this in a lot of novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities, then Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seem the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. I want to... Okay. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf blood stain has been added. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said that she hadn't suffered from any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Naturally.
Most interesting, don't you agree? I don't think I'd call it interesting. it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. This looks like some kind of wrapper. That's... Do you recognize it?
Well...
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. You gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've all lost all their flavor. Aww. Oh.
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? But eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she said that she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said that she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Oh. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place that she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
However,
For Sakura to have been killed, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So, how was the killer able to get the other upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. There are shards of glass scattered around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and there are the top and bottom sections of a bottle. So this must have been originally been a bottle. She got a blow to the head and that did nothing to her. Her head's not bloody. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Protein X! There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. But still, this protein can, it's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange.
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter? Oh, it might have been on the chair. So you break the glass, you move the chair after, so it probably was on the chair and then like got knocked over.
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
What?
What do you want? It's bothering me. You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Maybe there was 2 attempted kills here. What if Byakuya was trying to slowly poison her? And that would require him to, I mean, not require, but that would cause him to never even have to see her, technically. But somebody else tried to kill her. And that would leave only Hiro or Tako. Which Tako's weird because, like, obviously Tako's a serial killer, but at the same time, only is a serial killer in very specific scenarios. Like, she does a very specific way of killing, so it's like, can you really, do we blame Tako too? Like, it's weird. It's like something happened mid attempt of murder. Oh, maybe Tako and Byakuya were working together. So like Tako did the blunt to the head while Byakuya was like slowly trying to poison, and the blame goes on. No, whatever. Whatever. I'll think about this later. I can't prove until I can prove otherwise. I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Byakuya doesn't count. It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around noon, so roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? The locker is open, and there on the inside is a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
True.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. Maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened. And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there after we opened the door. So then, what does this handprint mean? What does it mean? Did I look at the magazine rack separately outside of the bloodstain? All different sorts of magazines. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Oh, this is the bottle. Right. 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Oh, now I see. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get those figures inside the bottles?
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, might have. So this is the Monokuma version of that, a Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started off as a bottle, which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle. The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Yeah, I think there's two different things going on here, generally.
Hey.
Am I feel like I have nothing else to really look at. I guess we didn't, like, leave. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door was, and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. The rec room door has been added to the truth bullets. Okay.
Listen.
Have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then,
You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a little bit more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, where you bitches at? Oh, they're just in their rooms. Oh, that makes things a little bit simpler. Taco! Ding-a-donga! And after a few seconds... Who's there? The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Taco slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me that she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was so scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Taco claims that she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm gonna go back to my room. With that, Taco quickly retreated into her room. I pressed the doorbell. Ding-a-dongo! After a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, buddy, whatever you're having. Actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Taco to come too. Well, what? When did Sakura tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't write you a note? Yeah, I know.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Hiro, what are you pulling out of your ass, buddy? What is happening? So you went and met with Sakura?
You got it
No
all
way,
wrong.
I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note that she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket.
Huh? What?
He shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it's just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash.
What?
I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. Well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. So I've heard from Taco and Hiro. What next? I definitely have to look at that crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can. Oh! No! I didn't want to go here! We're fine. They want me to go back to the room, but I would like to first go to the chem lab. My throat is dying.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Okay, Byakuya. Oh boy, that's a lot of shit on the ground that was not there before. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf, but more important right now, what's the powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Footprints. They're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? Huh, how kind of you to offer. What an insufferable smirk. He handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Let's go, chop chop. So I got to work before long. I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. Thanks, Byakuya. So, how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me. So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No.
What?
Then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear those prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. No shit. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is that where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the fourth floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, the room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is what had happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Let's see, what's on the shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I can guess I can consider this part of the shelving on unit section A. But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? Oh! On this shelf looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
Yes, the world's of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't have to say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, in which case I don't think I have to worry about this shelf too much. Yes. One look, I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Yeah. Protein powder from section A, but what concerns me is that it's in section A there was a bottle with a label from section C. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on here. Can I be done now? Oh, I can observe this separately? I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. Bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. It also, there's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right along the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder! Alright. Bye, Byakuya. Should I say goodbye to the bitch, or is he already gone? No, he's right there. Bye, bitch. I'm just saying bye to you.
I see.
I admit, you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. Oh my god! We take those compliments. We take them. This is the only compliment I'll probably ever get from this man. You also need to learn how to make use of those clues. You know what? I'll fucking take that. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. We're literally never going to get anything better than that, so... That's a win.
Hey.
How's your investigation going?
I see.
Along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying!
Anyway.
I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body. Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. But don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there is still sometimes, I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I cannot get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
She is the ultimate corpse! I'm telling you. More importantly, look here. Her shoes.
Right.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder has been added.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no traces of blood on either
true.
one. So that's what I heard from, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. She was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. I think Kyoko said that she found a new clue involving the bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey.
Did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Are you talking about like the chess pieces inside? Yeah, I noticed that there was a knight. Can't you just tell me?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
Hey.
There's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like you to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
then.
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Just as I finished up. Sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
Let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
Then.
Here comes the important part. With all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale, now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get all of them, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there. Let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier. How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
In other words...
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together. And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. And I just... Okay. Fine. Alrighty. Clue. This magazine is upside down! Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Oh. Okay. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, taco! Would this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Is that... That says taco, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
She's the killer, right? It hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it seems too easy. If anything, it makes me think much more makes me that much more suspicious. What's taco upside down? Just kidding. All right, dinga donga binga bongo.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Somebody died, by the way.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the... See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. It's Leon. I can't believe it. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't even have a theory, man. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist, a locked room murder mystery! Wink! What the? I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Yeah, we've noticed. No matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. Yeah, that's right. The smiley face is definitely a positive one, right, chat? Not sarcastic at all.
Yes, indeed.
You're at a picnic and you find a dead body. Oh my god. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
Yeah, look at all those smiles in the chat. Y'all are just so happy. And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
Do you have 100 friends?
What?
He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Oh my god. I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I didn't murder anyone. I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us?
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Oh no. Or, okay. Didn't want to, okay. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. So it fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all left. All that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, deadly deception, riddle, defense, faith, a deadly class trial! Oh god, I don't even got a crystal theory on this one. I got nothing, dude. Got fucking nothing. I think it can't just be... This is tough, man. This is tough. I can see all of them. They did a good job. They did a good job. I can see all of them being the culprit here. Okay, my first immediate thought is that Byakuya would love Tako to die. So I think that the frame is, I think the setup is to frame her. But I do think it could be Byakuya actually. But it doesn't explain why Hiro is shaken up. Hiro is clearly shaken up more than the other cases. It's either he knows something that could be helpful to the case, or he actually did it. In that case, there is a bit of suspicion because Hiro acted differently than normal. I didn't really catch anything in particular with anybody's words. Which unfortunately, like, I was able to catch something last time, but I didn't catch anything in the text this time. Other than, like, Hiro being sus, when everybody was whenever Sakura came out as the spy, everybody had, like, strong opinions of, like, yes or no, but Hiro was the only one that didn't really have any opinion, which leaves it open to being like, okay, well, Hiro could have done it. But I also think Byakuya he could have set something up to make Hiro look suspicious, to frame Tako, but in the end, he actually did it, but he's the one causing all the confusion. So the fact that I'm just really confused and split between all 3 of them, then maybe the fuck is Byakuya this time, because he would be the person to do that to my brain. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Maybe it is the mysterious 16th student. Okay, no, we're not there yet. It's not. That's not. It's one of them. It's one of the 3. It could be any of them, man. My money is still on Leon. Yeah, it could be. Could be Leon, of course, of course. But anywho, unfortunately, friends, I do have to end this stream there. I know this is really short. I can't risk doing a trial right now because I probably won't make it in time to end. I want to make sure I have ample amount of time for the trial, but I do not have that time right now. So, we'll have to continue this on Tuesday. I am so sorry. So, Tuesday will be the trial. I think that it is actually Byakuya this time, possibly. Yeah, I think this time it actually is him. Maybe. I'm not very sure about that. I'll try to think about the case and come up with a more solid theory at a later point in time. But yeah, right now, don't really got one. So, with that being said, chat, I genuinely appreciate you guys hanging out today. It always means a lot, especially for those of you that caught the beginning of the stream. You know, you guys really mean a lot to me, so thank you for everything.